Patron for Culturama 48 is William Zumbai Dore. This was disclosed at the media launch last week of Culturama 48 at the Malcolm Gishard Recreational Park. Patrick Howell is the Research Development Unit Manager for the Nevis Cultural Development Foundation.
Zumbai was one of the founding members of the Bassett Boys, which comprised of the likes of Bahawla the Meek, Major, Shax, and Shax. These boys, and amongst others, these boys would dress in the most outlandish costumes, dresses, and face powder to visit residents throughout the land. At each stop, they would give toasts, which were singing poems about well-known events and characters in society. These toasts went from tame to quite harsh. The Bassett Boys were often accompanied by a string band, and they would often be rewarded with food, drinks, and money. And this money, in turn, would be used to throw their own big bashes. The Bassett Boys continued into Culturama throughout the years and were always a standout during the troop parades with their garish costumes and antics. Zumbai often remarks that his greatest joys are the Culturama troop parades and the Calypso show, regardless of who wins. On Culture and Culturama, Zumbai opines, Culturama is our thing, and we must expect it to get bigger and bigger. Some say that we're getting out of the cultural aspect of it. I, however, do not subscribe to that. Because if you stay in the cultural aspect of it, you'll be doing the same thing every year. So we have to move up, move forward. And as a matter of fact, whatever you do, whatever you portray, whatever costume you build, it's our culture. Zumbai sincerely loves Culturama and would do anything to keep the culture alive.
The media launch comprised of presentations of sponsorship checks and the selection of Culturama 48 jingle and revealing of the promotional video. Executive Director of the Culturama Secretariat, Antonio Albonati Libert, commended those responsible for the jingle and the video.
I also want to commend the Regal Band. They are the ones that put the music together, and also our logistics manager on the Culturama committee, Mr. Kareem L.L. Herbert. He wrote the lyrics for this jingle. I want to commend the editor of the promotional jingle that we have here, that you saw this morning, that was revealed, Mr. Kerry Williams. Kerry is a very talented individual, very, very talented, and this is a gentleman right here on to my right. Connect Creative. And so we want to thank him.
The slogan for this year's Culturama celebrations is Fet and Celebrate, Nevis Culturama 48. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.